Hello everyone, this is Arokya from EazyTutor. In this tutorial, I'm going to explain Python sequential and parallel execution. Here I have a sample script to explain these three scenarios. One is sequential execution, and the next one is multi-threaded execution and multi-process execution. Here I am running Python version 3.8. Here I have a function parallel execution which accepts one argument, which is number of seconds to wait inside this particular function. And here I have my main function. I have printed my main process ID. This voice.getPID function we used to get the process ID of the current running process. Here I have a range of 5, which is 5 numbers. Here I have T1 and T2 to evaluate the time taken, the execution time taken for this particular execution, single or multi-threaded or multi-process based execution. So let me explain first what is single sequential execution. So as you could have guessed, it's we'll be getting number one by one from the values variable, which is a range object. From there we'll be getting one by one and we'll be sending to a parallel execution function which accepts that value and wait that many number of seconds and come back. So, and the multi-threaded execution, from multiprocessing module I have imported thread pool and pool. Thread pool is nothing but a multi-threaded execution pool, and pool is multi-process based execution pool. From multi-threaded execution you could see I have mentioned 5, totally 5 number of threads will be running. So that isn't necessary to be this fixed number. We can configure this number to the length of objects. It depends on the system you execute. So we need to find out the more appropriate number of threads for your system based on your configuration, and you can select that number and start the thread pool by passing your function and the iterable which needs to be passed to that function using that map method. So that's simple, like the same way pool. The only difference between this thread pool and pool is like this thread pool, the execution will happen in single process, which is our main process. In pool, for each number of threads you have mentioned here, it will create a separate process and it will trigger the mentioned function here. So let's see, to know or to distinguish the process IDs, I have printed parent PID and child PID as well. So let's go by sequential execution first to see how much time it takes to complete this range of 5. So I am running here. Let me run Python parallel execution. It goes, the parent ID, which is a 10800, is a PowerShell process, which is here. The child process ID 5356 is our Python process which executes our program. So you can see 437 plus 2 9 9 plus 1 10, almost 10 seconds it waited. So it accumulates. So it first goes to 0 seconds, it won't wait. 1 second, it will wait for 1 second. Then comes to 2, wait for 2 seconds. Comes to 3, wait for 3 seconds, and so on. So this will take maximum number of 10 seconds to complete this execution. So let's try with multi-threaded. This simple 2 lines of script will help us to parallelize our execution. The one thing which you need to take a note is the control of passing the execution from one thread to another thread. It's not in our hands. System will decide when to pass that particular execution to another thread. Okay, let me run that script now. You can see everything got started at the same time, and it will wait maximum of 4 seconds, which is because that's a maximum number of times we have asked to wait. So this is a 4 seconds. You can see all these threads are running in a single process, which is our main Python process. This is a PowerShell process. The same way, let's test the multi-process based execution. I'm running here the same way it started, but you can see there is a different process IDs for this one. 71642064 like that. This also takes up almost the same time as multi-threaded execution took. So here you can see the different process IDs with the parent process 15592. So 15592 is our main Python program. So that's why this 15592 is a parent ID and another process ID is our child ID. So this will be creating that many number of processes in background, like whatever number I have mentioned here. Okay, so this is a difference, and the advantage when will be here is to expedite the execution of the program. But one thing you need to identify when you should select multi-threading and when you should select multiprocessing. When you have CPU intensive tasks like any calculation and all which requires more CPU power, you need to go for multi-process based execution. When you have IO operation, file operations, or online resource downloading, such stuff, you need to go for multi-threaded execution. So simply IO based execution should be adopting multi-threaded, and CPU bound operations should adopt multi-process based execution. So that's it for this video. Hope you guys understood these three concepts, and if you have any doubts, feel free to post your comments in the comment section. I'll try to reply you as soon as possible. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please do subscribe, share and like this video. Thanks for watching.